Hello and welcome to Yoga Stretch. Today's class is focused on upper body relief. So we'll still target the whole body and stretch and challenge our entire body, but the main focus is going to be the upper body, releasing pressure and tension in the neck, the chest, the upper back, all things like that. So for today's class, you need a mat, and then I also have a blanket here to sit on and then to put under my knees if we're on our knees for an extended period of time, but something like that. This is definitely a more relaxing class. So take the time. It's going to be good for your body just to slow it down a little bit. Alrighty, so we'll start lying down on our backs. Good morning, Kim. Alright, so laying down on your back, finding a comfortable position. In the middle of class, you'll definitely get moving a little more, but to start it out, like we always do for yoga, we're just going to center ourselves, finding a comfortable position on your back. Now you can choose to have your knees bent, feet flat, or you can have your legs all the way straight, up to you. Starting to take some deep breaths. Maybe if it's early for you, you're just waking up and getting going for the day. Or maybe you're watching this before you head to bed. Wherever you're at, just spending this next 40 minutes or however long you choose to stay just for yourself. Throughout today's class, taking deep belly breaths, feeling your core expand with your inhale and fall on your exhale. Good morning, Keisha. Maybe closing your eyes. And when you're ready, reach your legs long, arms overhead, full body stretch, just like you do when you wake up. And you let your legs walk over to the right, arms reach overhead, nice side body stretch like your little banana. And legs walk to the left, upper body to the left, side stretch. And back through center, plant your feet flat. We'll draw the soles of the feet together, knees come out wide for reclined bound angle. So knees together, feet out wide. Arms can rest by your side, starting to open up your hips. Feeling both of your hips resting on the mat. When you're ready, drawing the knees together, feet out wider than your mat. Some internal rotation here, so knees together, feet are wide. Trying to release the glutes, allowing this stretch. Keep your feet wider than your mat. Let your knees come out. Maybe walk the feet away from the body, flexing your feet. Keeping both hips on the mat. You're going to alternate drawing your knees down to the mat, and then you lift the knee back on up. So keeping the hips stable. Maybe a smaller range of motion to start, and that's okay. Just working some hip mobility, just going in and out, the little windshield wipers with the knees. Once you've done a few reps like that, then you can start lifting the hip off of the mat, feeling a deeper stretch through your quad and your hip flexor, and repeating for the other side. and finding that neutral position, drawing your feet about hip width apart, arms reach towards your heels by your sides. Squeeze your glutes and lift your hips into a low bridge position, starting to engage the glutes in the back side of your body. Lifting your hips as high as is comfortable here, warming up your glutes. And go ahead and lift the left heel up, feeling that deeper engagement through the left calf. And release, lifting the right heel up. And bring the right heel back on down. Slowly lower your hips to the mat. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Open your knee out to the side. You have the option to stay here, or you can draw the knees to the chest, reaching through your thighs, behind your knee. And then maybe rocking side to side, feeling that stretch in your hip and your hamstring on the right leg. Gently bring the legs back to the floor, arms come to a T, knees fall to the left, gaze over the right shoulder, gentle twist for the lower body. Feeling that deep stretch through the lower body, gentle twist through the core. Come back up through center, switching sides. Right foot comes down, the left ankle over right thigh this time. Once again, option to stay here, or if you'd like, you can draw the knees to the chest, reaching through behind. Maybe interlacing your fingers, pulling your knees close. Bring the right foot back to the mat, arms to a T, legs fall to the right, gaze over the left shoulder this time. Come back up through center. Hug both knees into your chest. Rock and roll yourself side to side. And then you'll slowly make your way to a seated position. You can do that however you'd like. If you need a little more time to warm up the body to being upright, you can lay on your side. Or you can just come on up to seated. Now this is where you might like to sit on a chair even, or sit on your towel, yoga block, something just to lift your hips up a little higher. Crossing your ankles or just finding a comfortable seated position wherever you are. Arms reach by your sides. Kind of reorientating yourself to being upright. All right, arms are gonna come by your sides. You're gonna flex your hands, and you're gonna inhale, squeeze your shoulders up by your ears, and then exhale, let them come on down. We're just warming up the shoulders so that we can do some stretches. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, release. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, release. Good, last one. Nice job. We'll do some nice big arm circles, slowly up and around and back. And the other direction. Last one. Awesome job releasing your arms by your side, maybe shaking it out. We'll do 3 more squeezes up. Inhale. Exhale. Good, 2 more. Last one. Awesome job. Draw the right ear to the right shoulder. Let the left arm hang by your side. Really feeling that deep stretch all through these muscles in your neck, into the shoulder, keeping space open for your nerves. Lifting back up through center, draw the left ear to the left shoulder. And lift back up through center. Take your gaze over the right shoulder. Back through center, over the left. Good. Once more each way. To the right. And to the left. Come back through center. Take your gaze all the way up. And then all the way down, chin to chest. Once more, all the way up. And down. Good. Now keep your head tilted down. You're going to look over the right knee and then gently pull down on the top of the head so your nose is towards your right knee. Carefully release, come through center. Look to the left knee, gently pulling down. Feeling that stretch down deep into the upper back. Come through center and look on up. Do some neck circles, just rolling it around. Now these are such simple stretches that if we do more throughout the day, once or twice each day, you'll notice all that tension slip away with each day. Reverse, go the other way. Especially if you're looking at a desk all day long, looking at your computer. How we look at our phones and the TV, we always get in these awkward positions with our neck and shoulders. It's good to open the nerves up. Nice, looking straight forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist over the right shoulder. Just bring some more movement to the body. Good, through center, inhale. Exhale, twist left. And come through center. Draw the soles of the feet together. Inhale, arch your back, gaze comes up. And then exhale, round through your spine, gaze at your navel. So some seated cat and cow. Inhale, arch, maybe shifting your weight forward. And exhale, round, maybe shifting the weight back. Good, do that a few more times with your own breath. Inhale to arch. And exhale to round. Mobilizing the spine. Job. And once you feel ready there, you can come back to your neutral spine. Reach your left arm up and over, taking a side bend to the side. Maybe reaching this hand underneath for a deeper stretch. Keeping both hips on the floor. Beautiful. Lift back up through other side. Reaching up and over. Keeping both hips on the floor, gazing up and under your arm. And lift back on up. One more each side. And Lift up, other side. And lift back on up. Gently walk your hands forward, just taking a forward fold. Maybe rocking side to side. Slowly walk yourself back on up, swinging your legs behind you, coming up to all fours. If you need some more support under your knees, perfect time to take a blanket, fold your mat, do whatever you need to here. Coming to all fours, stacking your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, finding a neutral spine. Inhale, belly drops, arch your back, gaze comes up. And then exhale, round through your spine, gaze at your navel, create space between your shoulder blades. So cat and cow here. Inhale, arch. And exhale to round. Now you see this position in pretty much every class you'll take. It's important that you don't just go through the motions. Be intentional with your movement, connecting it with your breath, finding your deepest range of motion each time you're here. Good, and find a neutral spine. You'll draw your knees out wide and then push your hips back. Reach your arms forward for child's pose. Now find a position where you can feel a stretch through your armpit region up into your lats. So maybe reaching the arms forward slightly. They don't have to be all the way straight. Another option is to reach your arms out in front of you and then come to your fingertips, lifting your top of your wrists up. That takes the stretch deeper into your lats. Slowly walk yourself back on up, coming back to that all fours position. Finding your neutral spine, inhale, reach your right fingertips high, and then reach your hand underneath, threading the needle, drawing your right ear down to the mat, feeling that stretch. Taking whatever you need to do with your towel, with your blanket, drawing the right ear to the mat, feeling that stretch in the upper back. Pulling away from the right fingertips. Come back on up, switching sides. Left arm up. And left arm threads the needle, drawing the left ear down to the mat. Take your time, come back up through center, and you're going to send your left leg out to the side, coming on up to a high kneeling position. Last pose on our knees, reaching the right arm up and over, stretching through your side body. And lift back on up, switching sides, left knee in, right leg out. Lift back on up, bringing your knees underneath your body. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips high to downward facing dog. First time in this position, so pedal out your feet. alternate bending your knees, lift your hips high, spread your fingertips wide, and walk your feet wider than your mat, drawing the heels down, and then walk your hands to your feet, taking a forward fold. Maybe taking a slight sway from side to side. Soft bend in your knees, hands to the tops of your thighs. Slowly roll up. Take your time coming all the way on up to standing, adjusting to being upright again. Maybe grabbing a sip of water. Alrighty, so you're going to come up to mountain pose. So you're going to zip your thighs, knees, and feet together. Arms are by your side. Spread your fingertips wide. Gaze comes forward. Palms are forward. So you're reaching your fingertips down toward the mat. You're going to feel a stretch all throughout these upper neck muscles. Try to grow yourself as tall as you can, keeping your arms down. Feels like you're trying to touch your hands to the floor while still standing. Maybe noticing some tingling in your fingertips. Really opening up the chest, pulling your shoulder blades into your back pockets. Maybe shift your weight forward and back, just noticing center. Good, taking a few deep breaths. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, hands through heart center, actively pressing the palms together to warm up the chest. 2 more. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale through heart center, squeeze the palms together. 1 more like that. Breathe in. Exhale to heart center. Really press the palms together. All right, now taking a full breath in. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Reaching down. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can come to your shins or the tops of your thighs. And then exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, coming to all fours. Now in many yoga classes, you'll see a chaturanga or a high to low plank. Now this is another option during that section, is to do the same thing, drawing your elbows by the sides and then take your nose down toward the mat and then up. And then curl the toes under, downward dog. So that's a great option if you don't want to go all the way to a plank. Just do that kind of half cow position. Inhale, gaze between your hands. Exhale, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend through your knees, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, take a baby back bend, cactus your arms, open up your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale through heart center. Good. All right, we'll do that exact same thing 2 more times. Now you can choose the modified version like I just showed, or doing a full plank or a knee plank. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands, step back to the plank of your choice. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low plank. Elbows stay narrow. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Pedaling out your feet. Inhale, gaze between your hands. Exhale, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend through your knees, reach up, arms overhead. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale through heart center. Good. One last one. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. So we're doing sun salutations here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands, step back, plank of your choice. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Feeling the warmth in the upper body. Inhale, gaze between your hands. Exhale, step or hop forward. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend through your knees, reach up, arms overhead. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands through heart center. Nice job. Alrighty, grabbing a sip of water, shaking it out. So now we're just gonna move into a tiny strength portion for the lower body. Still working the upper, so we can do some deeper stretches at the end. So you're gonna come to the top of your mat, take an inhale and exhale. Hands come to heart center. Once again, when you're in this position, actively press your palms together to activate your chest and your arms. Zip your legs together. Breathe in and out. One more inhale to prepare. Exhale, step your right foot back for a crescent lunge. So the right heel is up, the right leg is straight, and the left knee is bent. Square your hips forward, keeping your hips tucked under. Feeling this deep stretch through the inner thigh. Still pressing the palms together. Breathe in. And as you exhale, drop the right heel down at the diagonal. Open your hips to the side. Arms come to a T. Deepening the bend in that left knee. Now squeeze through your right quad to pull the kneecap up and spiral out all the way to the bottom of the right heel. Now in this position, you can take your hands behind your back. Open your chest. Good. Back to warrior two. Gaze over the left fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left fingertips come high. Now cartwheel the hands down to the floor. Low lunge, lift the right heel up. Right hand stays down. Option to reach the left arm up. Gentle twist. And bring the left hand back to the mat. Slide the left foot down, coming to your knees. Option to do your modified chaturanga or come to your plank and do that option. Meeting in downward dog. We'll do the exact same thing for the other side. Inhale, gaze between your hands. Exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend through your knees, reach up, arms overhead. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, heart center. Good, nice job. Taking your hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot back. Left leg is straight, keeping that right knee bent. Hips are square forward. Thanks, Keisha. Have a good day. Feeling that strength. Deep lunge position here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drop the left heel at the 45. Open your hips to the side. Arms come to a T. Deep bend in that right knee. Pulling your core in, spiraling through your hip. Letting the inner thigh rotate up and out. Once again, option hands behind you. Open your chest. And back to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right fingertips come high. Gentle back bend. Cartwheel the hands down. Left hand down. Lift the left heel. Reach the right arm up. Right hand back to the floor. Slide the right foot behind, coming to all fours. And then slowly slide your knees back, lower yourself all the way down to your stomach here. Flatten out your feet. You're going to take your right arm out to the side, palms down. Draw the left heel to seat, like you're trying to kick your glutes. Now you're going to open the chest to the front, pressing your left hand into the mat, opening it up, and you're going to stretch out through the front of your body. Now you can take this left foot wherever is best for you. Maybe that's in front, maybe it's behind, resting your head, opening up the lower body. Now wherever that is for you. So it might only be to here, and that's okay. You're just stretching out the right chest. Slowly come back through center. Let's switch sides. Left arm out. Left ear to the mat. Press the right hand into the floor. Right heel to seat. Opening up to the side. Feeling wherever is best for you. Maybe it's lower, maybe it's further than where I'm at. And come back through center. Great move to strengthen the upper back is bow pose. So we're going to do half bow pose. So staying where you are, curl your left heel to seat and reach your left hand back towards your toes. You may be able to grab, you may not. You're going to press the right hand gently into the mat, squeeze through your upper and lower body. The goal is to reach for the toes if you can. If you can't today, that is totally fine. Just reach your hand back, squeeze on up. Press into your hand, holding for 2 breaths. Breathe in and out. One more. Inhale and exhale. Slowly lower down. Release your arms. Take your left ear to the mat and hold here for a quick stretch. Repeating for the other side. Left hand down. Right heel to seat, maybe reaching the right hand back. If you can grab onto the toes, go for it. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your upper back, lifting on up. Pressing the left hand gently into the floor for 2 breaths. Breathe in and out. One more breath in and out. Slowly release, arm and foot release. Right ear to the mat. Resting here for a few seconds. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up, gently coming to all fours. Once more through cat and cow. Find a neutral spine. Swing your legs in front of you. Grab onto one or both knees for leverage. Slowly make your way all the way down to the floor. Resting your head. Hug both knees into your chest. Rock and roll side to side. Hang on to the right knee, reach the left leg long, holding close. Take an inhale. Exhale, sweep your leg across your body. Release the right fingertips, gaze over the right shoulder. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Come back through center. Hug both knees in. Reset your spine. Hang on to the left knee. Reach the right leg long, holding close. Take a breath in. Exhale, sweep your leg across your body. Release the left arm. Gaze over the left shoulder. And come back through center. This is your chance to take any other stretches or poses that you'd like today. And then you'll make your way into final Shavasana or corpse pose. So in this final resting pose, you have the option to keep the knees bent, feet flat, or you can reach your legs all the way long and arms by your side. If this gives pressure to your lower back, you can also take your towel, your blanket, whatever you got, folding it up and place it under your knees for a little more lower back support. And then really reach your arms long by your sides, feeling separation between the ears and the shoulders, keeping that space within your neck open. Once you find a comfortable position, settle in here. Find stillness within your body. So you can take 2 minutes to be still and to focus on each inhale and each exhale. Relaxing the upper and lower body. Starting to deepen your breath. Gently bringing movement back to your body, maybe wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, nodding your head side to side. And when you're ready, reaching your arms long overhead, full body stretch. Take as much time as you need, rolling over to your right or your left side. Resting your head on your arm. Turning your back on all negative emotions. Being open to the present moment. When you're ready, pressing yourself all the way up. Crossing your legs, drawing your hands to heart center to seal off today's practice. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me for today's yoga stretch, upper body relief. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, please let me know. And we will see you next time. We have a class today at 4 p.m., I believe, and then another class tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. We'll see you next time. Thank you.